The African Democratic Congress (ADC) has cited Section 162 of the Constitution to argue that the President lacks authority to approve the removal of these balances. However, Section 162 applies to revenues that are lawfully due and payable to the Federation. It does not compel the perpetration of disputed or legally extinguished claims as revenue. Public Finance Administration requires constant reconciliation to ensure that only valid, auditable, and legally enforceable revenues are presented for distribution. Without this, the Federation account would become a repository for accounting fictions rather than a transparent reflection of national income and revenue. Furthermore, the Federation account is administered collectively through the Federation Account Allocation Committee, which includes representatives of the federal, state, and local governments. The reconciliation process was not unilateral, secretive, or detached from institutional oversight. From a fiscal standpoint, sustaining these false receivables undermines planning, budgeting, and fiscal discipline. The Center for Energy Governance and Public Finance Accountability affirms that the reconciliation and removal of NNPCL Limited's legacy balances from the Federation account does not constitute a constitutional violation, nor does it deprive state and local governments of legitimate revenue. Rather, it presents the necessary and responsible step towards restoring transparency, credibility, and realism in Nigerian public finance system, particularly in the oil and gas sector, which has long suffered from opaque accounting and inherited distortion. The Center acknowledges and commends President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for approving this difficult but necessary decision, writing off long-standing, unverifiable legacy balances required political will and a commitment to fiscal honesty over convenience. It sends a clear signal that Nigeria is prepared to confront the structural weakness of its energy revenue system rather than perpetuate them. True fiscal federalism cannot be built on numbers that exist only on papers. It must rest on transparent accounts, enforceable obligations, and a shared commitment to accuracy and accountability.